have driven here before. How does it help you with your reserve and development driver role?
Yeah, so obviously know the track very well. Been here twice in Formula 2. Had a podium here before, so I've done well here before and done a lot of simulator preparation for this event with Andretti. And I've been able to help the team, and obviously knowing the track well gives me good knowledge, and I'm able to really help the team and develop the car for this weekend.
This season we have Zane and Taylor joining the grid full time, who were reserve drivers. Why do you think young drivers like yourself are joining these roles within Formula E?
Yeah, obviously Zane and Taylor are both very good drivers. I raced with them both in Formula 2 and also growing up in karting, and they were always good. And Formula E is a very high-level racing series, and it's where a lot of drivers want to race, and that's just where Zane and Taylor ended up. Even though they're so young, they're still able to race at the top level, as we've seen with especially Taylor this year. So it's cool to see.
Yeah, and why do you think someone like yourself chose Formula E within your role as a reserve and development driver?
Yeah, it's a great series to learn in. I think the engineers and the teams are at such a high level, and especially me, I'm able to learn a lot from just being in this role, learning from the drivers who have a lot of experience, and also the teams who have a lot of experience as well and operate at a very high level. So I'm able to learn all kinds of things that apply to just racing in general.
You have driven the Gen 3 Evo in a rookie session. Does it meet your expectations of what the car would be?
It did meet my expectations. I also drove in rookie test in Berlin last year. That was my first time, and actually my first time driving the car was quite a fun experience. I didn't know what to expect. I'd never driven an electric car before. Never driven a car with slick tires or with groove tires. But yeah, it was a great experience. It's a very tricky car to drive, and it's the systems and the electronics and all the the knowledge you need to set up the car is very difficult, and it's I take a lot of respect for it because I didn't really understand before I drove the car what it took to drive it.
And it's also a pit boost weekend. What are your expectations for the pit boost weekend for two drivers?
Hopefully good. I think this is maybe the second time that we're using it now, pit boost, and it looks good. It's still very new, so a lot of the teams have can play around with strategy, and they're still unknown what kind of the best strategies are. So hopefully the teams can utilize that as well with the drivers. It's fairly new, so the racing changes a bit compared to a normal race, so it's a bit higher paced. Track position matters a lot more, so it should be an interesting weekend, especially here in Monaco.
Yeah, and I said to Taylor, but Taylor didn't agree with me. It's not a really big pit lane either, so if everybody's going to dive in, it will be chaos.
I agree. It's one of the small. Yeah, I agree. It's a small pit lane, and it's quite tricky to park up here. So, especially if a lot of people want to go at once, it can be difficult.
If everybody comes in slowly, that's fine. But if everyone is going to dive in, I'm worried, and I'm not even a driver. So these are more less serious questions. Do you have any superstitions before you get into the car?
Yeah, I have a routine before I get into the car every time. Always, 15 minutes before, I always do a warm up, and then 10 minutes before, then I do a cool down. Whether it's a very hot day, I'll get an ice bath or get on a bunch of cold things, or if it's not a cool day, just have a relaxing moment, and then 5 minutes minutes before the car, hop in or do some like reactive games, try to get my nervous system going, and then other than that, I always like to get in the car from the same side and put on my clothes in the same order. So I think that's the main one.
That's one. If your life was a racing movie, what would it be called?
What would it be called?
Can be anything.
Traveling the world, driving fast cars.
That's a good one. At least you have a good. You named it a good. Which driver would survive the longest zombie apocalypse of this Formula
I only know Jake and Nico pretty well, so between those two, I would put my money on Nico.
I would agree. What is the best thing you ate after a race?
After a race, I mean, just recently in my last Formula 2 race, we had just finished a doubleheader, and I went straight for a triple cheeseburger with fries and a milkshake. I think that was the best.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think that if you have a good race, it hits, and if you have a
I had a good race, and then I had the best meal. Finish it.
If you have to pitch to convince someone to watch Formula E in just 60 seconds, what would you say?
I don't think I'd even need 60 seconds. I would say, yeah, it's got the best racing action in the world, I think.
I agree, so.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know who's going to win. So, it's always, you never really know to the last 5 minutes, so, but it's good action throughout the whole race.
Predict the next podium.
I mean, ideally it's Andretti 1-2, but I mean, ideally. Other than that, I think Roland will be good. Maybe one of the Jaguars as well. I'm not sure.